Can we ever truly understand the intentions behind Piers Morgan's relentless attacks on Prince Harry and Meghan? Let's plunge into the heart of this controversy and try to unravel the threads of this complex narrative. Piers Morgan, a name known to many, has a history steeped in controversy. His reputation as a volatile critic of Prince Harry and Meghan is well established. His comments and critiques often take center stage in the media, sparking heated debates and polarizing opinions. But what drives this relentless pursuit? Is it merely a quest for truth, a journalistic duty, or is there a deeper, more personal agenda at play? Analyzing his actions, we see a pattern of hostility that goes beyond the realm of professional critique. His comments often border on personal vendetta, painting a picture of an individual who appears to derive some form of satisfaction from the public ridicule of Prince Harry and Meghan. This pattern raises questions about his motives, about what he stands to gain from such actions. Could it be a pursuit for relevance, a desperate grasp at staying pertinent in an ever-evolving media landscape? Or is it a calculated move to fuel controversy, knowing all too well that controversy sells? There's no denying that his attacks on the couple have increased his visibility and propelled him further into the public eye. Is this all part of a larger scheme? Or could it be a personal grudge, a vendetta fueled by personal animosity? The intensity and persistence of his attacks suggest a level of personal involvement that goes beyond mere professional critique. This raises questions about the nature of his relationship with the couple and what might have triggered such hostility. Whatever the case might be, one thing is clear: Piers Morgan's actions are not without consequence. They fuel division, stir controversy, and create a hostile environment for Prince Harry and Meghan, who are, after all, just individuals trying to navigate their way through life. It seems that Piers Morgan has a personal agenda against Prince Harry and Meghan, one that goes beyond mere journalistic critique. As we delve deeper into the narrative in the following scenes, we'll attempt to uncover more about this controversial figure and his intentions. Sophie Chandauka has been under the spotlight recently, but not for the right reasons. Indeed, the whispers and murmurs surrounding her have been anything but flattering. The allegations against her are of a serious nature, pointing towards a disturbing pattern of deception and falsehood. This has undoubtedly cast a long, dark shadow on her reputation, raising eyebrows in many corners. Chandauka, who has always maintained a polished exterior, now finds herself in the eye of a storm. The accusations are not light. They are heavy, almost suffocating. They speak of lies, deceit, and a manipulation that goes beyond the ordinary. It's a web of untruths that she has allegedly spun, a labyrinth where facts and honesty seem to have lost their way. And what is the impact of these actions? Well, it's a tarnished reputation, a credibility shaken to its core. Her actions, if proven true, have not only dented her professional standing but have also raised serious questions about her personal integrity. It's a tough pill to swallow, especially for someone who was once seen as a shining beacon in her field. Yet what's truly alarming is the apparent lack of accountability. There seems to be a veil of protection, a cloak of invisibility shielding her from the consequences of her actions. It's a dangerous precedent, one that sends out a message that dishonesty and deceit can go unchecked, unpunished. But let's not forget, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. In Chandauka's case, the reaction has been a wave of criticism and skepticism. Her actions have not only impacted her, but have also left a mark on those around her. It's a ripple effect where one person's actions can cause a disturbance that affects many. Sophie Chandauka's actions have raised serious questions about her integrity and professional conduct. It's a tale of deception that has left many in disbelief. And as the spotlight continues to shine on her, one can only hope that truth will eventually surface, laying bare the reality of the situation. It's troubling to observe Piers Morgan's support for Sophie Chandauka despite the allegations against her. Here we have a character like Piers Morgan, a figure known for his outspoken and often controversial views, throwing his weight behind Sophie Chandauka, a lady embroiled in a tangled web of allegations and deceptions. Morgan's unwavering public support for Chandauka, even in the face of mounting evidence against her, raises some unsettling questions. This isn't just about endorsing a friend or an acquaintance, it's about the potential ramifications of such endorsements. When a public figure like Morgan supports someone like Chandauka, it sends a message to the public, a message that seems to dismiss the allegations against her as unimportant or irrelevant. This can have a dangerous ripple effect, undermining the seriousness of the accusations and potentially discouraging others from holding her accountable. Moreover, it's not just about the message it sends, it's also about the subsequent harm it could cause. When Morgan lends his voice and platform to Chandauka, he amplifies her influence and reach, potentially enabling her to continue her alleged wrongdoings. This isn't merely about supporting a friend, it's about potentially enabling harm through that support. Piers Morgan's support for Sophie Chandauka isn't just a personal decision, it's a public act with potential public consequences. It's an act that seems to disregard the allegations against her and the potential harm that could result from his endorsements. This isn't just about Piers Morgan or Sophie Chandauka. It's about the broader implications of such actions, about the message it sends and the harm it could cause. As we delve deeper into this, it becomes clear that Morgan's support for Chandauka isn't just perplexing, it's concerning. It's concerning because it seems to dismiss serious allegations, concerning because it could potentially enable harm, and concerning because of the message it sends to the public. Piers Morgan's blind support for Sophie Chandauka is both baffling and concerning. Does Piers Morgan really wish for Prince Harry and Meghan to be devastated? As we delve into the labyrinth of Piers Morgan's public statements and media behaviour, a pattern emerges that illuminates his apparent desire for Prince Harry and Meghan's downfall. It's a curious and somewhat unsettling narrative, one that begs the question, what fuels this relentless pursuit? Morgan, renowned for his incendiary remarks, has rarely missed an opportunity to cast a shadow over Harry and Meghan's endeavours. His public proclamations often mirror a thinly veiled desire for their failure, a sentiment that seems to stem from a place of deep-rooted antagonism. But why? What could possibly motivate such a fervour? Some suggest it's a ploy, a calculated move to stoke controversy and reel in viewers. Others propose it's personal, a tangible manifestation of the adage, "Hell hath no fury like a journalist scorned." Yet the truth may lie somewhere in between, in the murky waters of personal bias and professional gain. There's no denying that Morgan's vitriol towards the couple has bolstered his public image, painting him as the fearless critic of the seemingly untouchable. This in turn has been a boon to his career, offering a steady stream of headlines and talk show segments. The irony, however, is hard to miss. While Morgan lambasts Harry and Meghan for their perceived transgressions, he himself is no stranger to controversy. His support for Sophie Chandauka, despite her disingenuous claims, reveals a glaring double standard. It seems the desire for royal upheaval is a one-way street, reserved solely for those Morgan deems deserving. This is not a call for blind defence of Harry and Meghan, but rather a plea for fairness and balance. If we are to hold public figures to account, let it be across the board, without bias or favour. Closing. Piers Morgan's apparent wish for Prince Harry and Meghan's downfall is a disturbing revelation of his character. As we reflect on these revelations, it's crucial to question the intentions and actions of public figures like Piers Morgan and Sophie Chandauka. The events we've discussed today have been marked by controversy and deception, fueled by certain individuals who seem more interested in personal gain and sensationalism than in truth and fairness. In our journey through this narrative, we've unravelled Sophie Chandauka's web of deceit, a tapestry woven with untruths that have been blindly supported by the likes of Piers Morgan. His unyielding support for Chandauka, despite the glaring inconsistencies in her claims, paints a worrying picture of his intentions. This desire for royal upheaval, propagated by these individuals, is concerning. It's a stark reminder of the lengths some public figures may go to in order to achieve their own ends, even at the expense of others. It's a lesson to us all to critically analyse the actions and motives of those we place in the public eye. As we draw this discussion to a close, let's remember the importance of accountability. We must hold those in the public domain to the highest standards, scrutinising their actions and questioning their motives. We must not allow the spread of misinformation to go unchecked, nor should we accept the manipulation of narratives for personal gain. The story of Piers Morgan and Sophie Chandauka is a cautionary tale, a reminder that not all that glitters is gold. It's a call to action, to question, to scrutinise, to demand accountability. In conclusion, let's take this lesson to heart. Let's strive to be more discerning consumers of information, to question the narratives presented to us, and to demand truth and accountability from those in the public eye. It's crucial to hold public figures accountable for their actions and to question their motives. Thank you for joining us today, and remember to question, analyze, and stay informed.